Hey guys, it's Jeannette. Just wanted to vlog. We just finished our day 2 in clinicals. There's a lot to talk about, so I'm just gonna get straight to it. So today obviously I was excited. It's Monday for me, and that means I get to go to our facility, our clinicals, and just apply what we've learned so far with the real life patient. So I wasn't really nervous about it. I was nervous because I had also a article presentation, and the assignment was just to find an article that pertained to one of the units that we're learning about, and mine happened to be exercise in the elderly, and just do like an oral presentation. So I was just kind of nervous about that. Not so much nervous about being in the facility and working with the residents. So overall, I was just really excited. I wish that I woke up a little earlier. I woke up at about 4:45. Just things happened this morning. I tried a whole new coffee brewing system, and I wanted to leave the house a little earlier than I actually did. But other than that, I had a good drive there. I wasn't really anxious or nervous, etc. So yeah, let's see. We have, I guess, certain objectives that we need to do when we're there. So today was pretty much just getting more comfortable with working with our patient, looking at the chart, applying and doing as many skills as possible, from transfers to bed baths, to assisting residents on eating. I mean, anything that we could possibly try, we were supposed to just go for it. We have these clinical packets that we... it's just paperwork that I guess it's just for documentation purposes. So if when you choose your resident and you're doing their head-to-toe assessment, it just helps you learn how to properly document. I had a little bit of, well, I don't know. I just felt like I needed more time to document properly. Sometimes I forgot abbreviations. My handwriting was sloppy, so I wish I was actually typing it. So it's just the little things. I felt like I needed more time to actually document, and I know I'm gonna get points off probably, but oh well, it's the first one, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, and I also noticed a lot of the residents are taking more than like 6 meds, so I needed like a whole new sheet for the rest of the meds. I only documented maybe like 6, and then there was like 10 more that I didn't get to document and just find out. And a lot of them were PRN, so I don't know. So one thing that really I had to get over is waking up a resident. So the teacher said, yeah, go find the resident, assess the resident, take their vital signs, etc. So I go to my room, and my resident is still sleeping, and I'm like, am I supposed to wake you up, or am I supposed to like take your hand under your face and take your pulse? Like, I don't know. So I kind of felt like I didn't want to do anything. So I went there, and I actually just kind of assessed the room. How is it? What mattress is she sleeping on? I was able to count the respirations. But other than that, that's all I did. And next thing, I left to find a blood pressure cuff. And then I came back, and she was just full, she was up. I guess the med aides already had gotten to her room, and woke her up, gave her her morning meds, etc. So that was, as soon as I knew she was up, I felt like that was just my way to just talking and finding my way around things and discussing things. So next time I'll have to be more assertive in waking the resident gently and explaining what I'm doing, etc., and just really hands-on. I really noticed all of these seasoned nurses and CNAs and med aides and whatever, they just go in and do it. Us nurses, we're just like thinking step 1, step 2. We're more cautious about things. So someone, a seasoned CNA nurse or whatever, would just go in, turn on the lights, let's get to it, and we're like, knock knock, response, do I have permission to come in? The lights are down, should I come back? So I mean, there's just a lot there. So AM care, I didn't realize one thing, how heavy some residents may be. They may not look it, and so I needed helpers. And I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'4". I'm not that strong. So I think it's really helpful to have a partner help you out to either like moving them up the bed or getting them up from the bed to the side of the bed into the wheelchair. So team help really helped there. Oh, reading charts. So the facility I'm at, they're currently in the process of moving all paper charts to electronic charts. So it's kind of tough because I feel like anything I'm documenting may not be up to date because everything's been moved over to the electronic system. Today I took the blood pressure and for my specific scenario, I was really concerned about the blood pressure. So I took it. I know before the patient got medicine, the blood pressure was taken, and I just wanted to compare, and I know I couldn't just reach for the paper chart, which is what we have access to. It's actually, I guess, electronic. So I had to ask some nurses to help me look into that system, and just gives me the information. So the big win today was my head to toe practice assessment. So I went in, talked to my resident, explained what I was going to do, and then I went and from head to toe really just looked for things, listened to things. I jotted some things down that I need to work on, like when do I use the bell or the diaphragm. I knew I had to use them both, and I would note whatever I did listen to, but maybe I didn't know the proper name for what I heard and things like that. So there are things that now that I have gone through that, I am able to go back and figure it all out. So my official head to toe, where my instructor goes in with me and watches me do one, is next week. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. I was also able to watch someone else do their health assessment, and I think that helped me a lot. I'm a visual learner, so I learn with a lot of experiences. So I can't wait to do that, and now I know what to look for and what I missed and how to test this cranial nerve, etc. So I have a lot of homework to do. Anyways, hope you guys are having a good week. How's everything going for you? I'm hoping that, like, since week 2 is done for clinicals, next week I'll just go in and do my best, do as much as I can, practice as many skills as I can. So I just can't wait for that. I have a health assessment paper due Wednesday. It's written, I just have to edit, which is good. And I have some module due tomorrow or Wednesday, and a case study due tomorrow. I don't know, there's a lot to do. Anyways, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Make sure you share the videos. And let me know how you are doing. Are you in clinicals? How's that going? What are you learning? How are you feeling? Are you afraid? Are you doing really well? For those who have done head-to-toe assessments, do you guys have any tips on how to do a proper one? And just think about the little things that I could forget. My classmate forgot the finger rub hearing test, so now I know to do that for next time. But I'll take any tips. Well, thanks so much. Bye, guys.